247 Sports, Steve Wiltfong here with Andrew Ivins and Brandon Huffman at the All-America Bowl in San Antonio, Texas. It was the first day of practice. Andrew was at the east side. Brandon was at the west side. Andrew, we'll start with you. Who was the alpha dog of the East practice?
Michael Williams, defensive lineman, signed with Georgia. He was awesome. You know, we got some one-on-one action. Then they went team. When they went 11-11 team session, he was inside, outside, blew up a little jet sweep. Then he had what should have been a sack. Obviously, no contact, but he was great. Deep group of defensive linemen on that side over on the East, and I thought he held his own. Went up against Alabama-bound offensive tackle Elijah Pritchard during one-on-ones. That was a great battle. So he was super impressive on a day when I really like both offense and defensive line.
Michael headed to Georgia. He played the role of Aiden Hutchinson on Georgia's scout team last week as an early enrollee, now down here competing at San Antonio. Brandon, an uncommitted player, was your alpha dog out west.
Yes, the number one offensive tackle in the country per 247 Sports. That's Josh Connolly from Seattle. He dropped the top 6 earlier this week and went out and backed up why he's the number one tackle in the country in this class. Played on both sides, on the right side and on the left side. Had some plays where he was out pulling, leading some blocks for the running backs. A couple of times that if they had been going full contact, he would have probably depleted a couple of defenders, but just looks so natural back there. When you see his size, you see his frame, there's so much upside there. There's so much he's in the middle of basketball season, so he's lost about 10 pounds since the football season, but he came out, he plays like his hair's on fire. He treats these practices like they're a game. Went out there and showed it today. He named his top 6 early this week, so their recruitment's going to still be a lot of layers to it over the next couple of weeks, but what there aren't a lot of layers to is just how dominant he is. It's pretty clear watching him.
Connolly's a recruitment that's going to go till March, so one going to go past National Signing Day. Let's talk quarterback, guys. Drew Aller, Penn State commit, number 3 overall player in the top 247, Penn State signee. What do you love about Drew Aller?
Well, there's only 2 quarterbacks out there, so these guys are throwing a ton of balls, and I thought his arm proved to be the stronger one. Gunnar Stockton was also out there, but Drew, all levels of the field, mixing speeds, all that stuff, showed plenty of touch. He did miss on some passes, but he's such a big guy in the pocket. You know, he's 6'4", 6'5". He's big, he's sturdy, he can move a little bit. We did see a little kind of live rush. I just like how he distributed the ball and kind of found his receivers. I thought he was impressive.
Maybe the number 1 player in the country?
We'll see.
We'll see. And we had 3 good quarterbacks out west. I was there with you. Devin Brown headed to Ohio State. Justin Martin headed to UCLA. And Cade Klubnik headed to Clemson. And Devin Brown was kind of his show today.
Yeah, I thought all 3 quarterbacks played well today, but I thought that Devin Brown clearly was the best, especially in this afternoon practice. Some of the throws he was making with some pressure coming in. He had a couple of big plays. There was one that you tweeted of a 3rd and 5 where he went long. I even heard the offense coordinator, Sheldon Cross from the West Coast, he even said, why go for 5 yards when we can get 50 yards? He threw a long bomb to C.J. Williams, and you saw the arm strength. And we've continued to see the rise that started in the spring at the Elite 11, I believe, down in Dallas, and then his play during the Elite 11 finals, then during the season. I thought this week, at least for the first practice, he started off as the best quarterback out on the West per his performance today.
A couple quick recruiting nuggets. Top 247 offensive lineman Carson Hinsman announcing his commitment today at 5 p.m. Logged to 247 Sports crystal ball in favor of Ohio State. So like the Buckeyes to add him to the number 4 recruiting class in the country. And then Kevin Coleman, he's going to be one of the main prospects announcing his college decision during the All-America Bowl on Saturday. He's down to 4 schools. You got Miami, Florida State, Oregon, and USC. And he told me today that he's going to talk with his parents tonight and make a final decision. I like where the Hurricanes stand in that one as they continue to battle the Seminoles. But for more from 247 Sports and the All-America Bowl, practice reports, Gabe Brooks, Cooper Patagna, more recruiting juice from all the guys out here. Stay locked into 247 Sports and our respective team sites.